Welcome to To Be Determined, the entertainment review podcast where our opinions, the loser,
and the punishment
are to be determined. Cue the intro. Okay, so how this is going to work.
We're a time crunch today, so
yes, a little bit of a time crunch.
We might go a little faster than normal.
So today we are going to be talking about superhero movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So how this is going to work is throughout this episode, and like all episodes, we will be doing a series of different trivia games and like guessing games throughout our conversations.
We'll also be guessing Rotten Tomato scores, both critics and audience.
And we'll be rating things on our own scale, 1 to 101 Dalmatians.
Don't ask why.
Just because.
Also, we have a wheel of punishment, so we get points throughout this episode. Whoever has the least amount of points has to spin the wheel of punishment.
Yes, like I did last time. I'm sure you've all seen that by now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's jump right into it.
Yes, the first segment is called Past, Present, Future. So we're going to talk a little bit about a movie of the past, a movie of the present, or one that's been recently released, and one that is of the future, like something that's going to be coming out soon. So our movie of the past for this episode is Superman, the 1978 Superman, directed by Richard Donner.
Yep. He also directed Goonies, by the way. I just found that out last night.
I didn't know that. Actually, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of this?
Just check real quick to make sure the audio's good? But yeah, what were you saying?
I was just saying, what do you think of... What are your, like, thoughts on it?
I enjoyed it, especially as a film for its time. There were some parts I did find a little slow. Like, there's one part where he's, like, totally flying with the girl, and I'm like... With Lois Lane? Is it Lois Lane?
Yeah, Lois Lane.
And he's just like, it's very fun. And I'm like, okay, this is really boring. I don't care.
She was thinking poetry. Like, you could read her thoughts.
Yeah, that was weird.
And she had this whole, like, poem of, like, can you read my line? It was literal poetry. She was rhyming her sentences. And I was like, why is she thinking in poetry? We will have spoilers,
by the way.
Yes, lots of spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought the writing was good. I really liked Otis, the like henchman of.
He did. I thought it really goofy, but really the whole film was kind of more towards goofy.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me that much.
I thought he was really funny and a good actor, for sure. I like the writing. I like the pacing.
Filmmaking and the shots were great.
Yeah, for sure. I liked most of the pacing of the storyline of how it moved along, I thought was pretty good.
I felt it was a little slow, but like it's also 78.
See, that's like my perfect kind of pacing of the show. Yeah. I kind of like it to be a little bit slower, and you're getting more little details.
But there were some things I was like, okay.
Yeah, definitely some scenes that need to move faster.
It's like the beginning and stuff. I also really like Christopher Reeve as Superman. But I've seen him before, really but I've never actually watched the movie.
I did think though,
and he was a little nerdy as Clark Kent, though, like a little too much.
Yeah,
that was also kind of the style.
I think that was the point. Is like he was trying to make it so that no one would ever guess.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still like, oh yeah, when I take my glasses off, I'm completely different. But it's always kind of been like that. So
yeah.
I mean, the muscles are still there.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see, another spoiler. Yeah, spoilers throughout the entire episode, so yeah. When Lois dies.
And the whole spinning
in the car. No, not that one, but his reaction to her death was the most dramatic thing I have seen.
And he's like,
and his jaw like unhinged, and like, it was so weird.
It was weird. I think that was the one where he went around the
and then
Earth.
And then he can rewind time.
Yeah.
He is faster than The Flash.
Yeah, that's why there's so much.
Much faster, which we will be talking about that.
So, what's your rating?
I definitely gave this way higher. This was late at night. I give it a 90, but I'm going to change that to like
Wow.
maybe like an 80, probably.
I gave it a 70.
Okay, yeah. I think 80 is fair, but then if I'm going to give this 80, I feel like last week for Enola Holmes, I think I gave that one 80.
And you like this better?
I definitely like this one's definitely a lot better. So I think that other one should be like 70 probably. Oh, I did not put a guess yet for Let me write that down real quick.
Yeah, I won't say yet. But
what was your rating? Again? You said it was 70.
Oh, mine was 70 for 100. Cuz like I like the film.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to be like, "Oh, yeah, it's great." But it was good filmmaking. So I gave it 70, yeah.
Well, I think that the critics... Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Hold on. The critics, I think I agree with you. I think the critics say 70. What do you say for critics?
I say 75 for critics. Which I'm starting to think that maybe... I don't know. It's so hard with old movies. So I said 75 for both.
I'm starting to figure out my audience. I think audience is going to be like... I think I'm going to say 70 for audience too. Yeah.
I said 75 for both. And so if it's within that range, you're still supposed to get a point. Unless, yeah. Anyways, what is it?
What do you want first?
Critics.
94%.
94.
So
wow.
I was wondering if, I should have given it higher. What about audience though?
86%.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. I'm still off.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hard one to go by.
Yeah, because I think that, again, it's an older movie. Older movies are harder to go by.
Flash or guess for Flash. Let me do that. You can start talking about Flash.
Yeah, so the next one is the movie of the present. So this was 2023's The Flash, directed by Andy Muschietti.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is his pronunciation? Don't quote me on that. I do not know if that is the correct pronunciation of his name. Yeah, I definitely had a lot for this movie. I'm going to change my own rating to this. I think I gave it too high. Before I said 73, I think this is probably 65. So many loopholes.
There is.
So many loopholes. The CGI was so bad.
Yeah, no, it was not.
Several times I felt like I was watching somebody play a video game.
Yeah, totally.
Now, and also the beginning, I thought that the actor who plays the Flash, what's his name? Is it Ezra Miller.
Oh, Ezra.
Yeah.
Really? Ezra? Why I was thinking it was a longer name. Yeah, it is Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. I think he did at the beginning I was like, he kind of overacting.
Yeah, I thought that too, but then he kind of grew throughout.
Yeah, exactly. He got a lot better throughout.
I actually saw this one in theaters, and I thought I was going to hate it.
Okay,
but I ended up finding it quite funny.
Yeah, I did think it was funny. It was good.
It was more entertaining seeing my friends, like, laugh their heads off. That, to me, was really fun. That made it more fun.
The moment at the end with his mom, that was, because I really like movies that make me think. And, like, moments that, like, pull heartstrings. I thought that was so good.
Really
that was really, really well done. And, you know, they could have done so many things. Like, he could have had to gone back and just let her forget. Mm-hmm. He not only had to let her forget, he had to take it back out.
I know.
So he had to do it himself, which is even harder.
That was good.
Yeah. But that didn't make any sense though, because whenever he put it on the top shelf and made it so his dad had an alibi, then he went back and it affected his own universe. It shouldn't have affected his own universe. And he changed, because before all he did was put a can of tomatoes, expecting that he would go back, his universe, he would have his mom back. But instead it was a different universe. There was a whole other berry. It created a new berry. But so why putting the tomato sauce on a new shelf? Why, and creating a whole new thing of his dad getting to go be free? Why didn't that create a whole new universe?
I don't know. I'm also not as familiar with the DCU. So I'm more familiar with
universe
MCU.
I think that's the first time they've used multiverse in DC Comics.
In these movies? In the DCU?
in the DC universe. I think that's the first time they've used a multiverse.
Or DC.
This
I think
this
I might be
movie,
saying it wrong, but
this
it
movie's not connected to other DC comics
It's
movies
connected
as much.
to-
Like it is, but not in the multiverse
like
way.
but it's like the new Batman, the new Superman, and that's what this is. It's in that universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
I thought it was interesting that they used Nicolas Cage as one of the Superman.
He was, because he was actually going to.
That's what I
But that
read.
got
I looked it
canceled.
up and it got canceled. So I thought that was kind of cool, but I was like, at least use the actual actor. Don't just CGI him in. Like I'm sure
it's
they had to
'cause
use him
they had to
for
make him
CGI.
younger.
But
Because it was coming out when
I
he was
mean,
young.
like, we have deepfake at this point. I'm like,
I thought that's what it was, but I'm not
it
sure.
definitely was CGI. It
Yeah.
was.
Well,
they-
deepfake is pretty much CGI.
It was his whole body though.
Oh well, yeah, that's completely different. At that
Yeah,
point.
it was. They did that a lot of times. I don't like when any of them were flying or moving
Mm-hmm.
certain ways. They CGI the entire body. Sometimes they CGI the whole face.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Batman's mask at certain times was CGI too.
maybe. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so they were
another
just-
thing I liked, how they brought Michael Keaton's Batman in.
Yeah,
He was
that
really
was cool.
cool in
That
that.
was really cool.
My
What
rating
else?
for this one, I'm put down 63.
I put 65.
Oh, okay.
So we're close. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so enjoyable. Like I'd
Yeah.
watch it again for fun.
I said so. My guesses.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, last thing about the movie. I was confused as to why Supergirl was speaking English. She's never been around anybody who speaks English.
What do you mean? Like the
She
female
landed.
version of like.
Yeah, but
Clark
she was in
But
this
that's
in
like
that
kind-
universe. She was in Russia the entire time. You
Doesn't?
know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I
but
guess
it's
I
kinda
think the
like same thing as,
Kryptonians
like,
speak English, but
Because the same
I
thing as
think,
Superman.
I think
like,
the adults had to learn
oh,
it like that.
I don't,
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they have.
I don't
Maybe
know
they
the
don't.
lore for that one.
Yeah.
But
You're
my
using Duolingo.
Yeah.
so my critics guess I put down 59. 'cause
I put
I heard this one was a flop.
70. I should have put lower, but I put 70 for critics and 90 for audience.
I put 70 for audience. What is it?
So critics is 63%.
Wait, I got
Nice.
I got a
Wait, what was it? Yeah.
And
Yeah,
for
you said
audience,
50.
83%.
oh.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't
I
know
was
I got
wrong
that
on that
one.
one. Oh,
That's a
okay.
huge bump. 63 and 83.
Yeah, that is. Cool. Do you have the trailer for the future movie?
Well, yeah, I can find that. Hold on, I have to send. This is for our food.
Yeah, it's fine. So our future movie is that we're reviewing. We watched trailers. If you've
They're on
watched
their
the
way,
other
but I
ones,
sent you the name of the person that's.
we're ordering pizza because
Yes.
we're very behind. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna be watching the trailer for The Marvels, which comes out in November of this year. I'll admit. Oh no. Okay, ignore what that was.
So, anyways, wait.
We'll
let me
watch
move
the
Bilbo.
trailer for The Marvels now. Oh,
Here you
Bilbo.
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit I'm not looking forward to this at all, but I haven't seen this trailer, so.
Prodigal child.
Okay, wait. Let me go back.
What is it?
Carol Danvers.
The
The
Marvels.
Marvels.
Prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury.
My favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
You know, cold, no air, space. Captain Marvel, the Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor. What is happening to me? She's entangled our light-based powers, so we switch places whenever we use them.
Strong theory.
You can absorb light. I can see it. And Kamala... Who's Kamala? Hi. She can turn light into physical matter.
I don't know who that is.
I can totally
I haven't watched the show.
She's targeted choose to bring anybody into this. You are
So the
not
music?
the only thing standing between us and the universe.
Wait,
Oh my God.
Ronan? Excuse me? What?
Is that it? Wait, here.
You are not the only thing standing between us and the universe.
Wait, no.
Oh my God, we're a team. Higher. Further. Faster.
Who's a good kid, Gus?
I can't. Can you? I got it.
You should go get Goose. Oh, he's right
should.
there.
Goose!
We.
Ugh.
Goose.
This is my Goose. Oh, I named him after Captain Marvel. Also, we got Goose there. Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
So,
Okay,
there's a lot.
I'm
in
very
that.
confused. I couldn't tell if that was actually Ronan or not. And if it is,
I don't know who that is. I don't know who Ronan
yeah,
is.
you don't,
I'm not.
because he's
Marvel.
dead. I think it might just be another Kree though, which is
Yeah.
that race, but I'm not sure. That was weird.
Let's see. I thought everything was cliche.
Oh yeah, I am
The whole thing.
so not looking forward to that.
Even like immediately, the whole thing where she's like, oh, Nick Fury asks a question, how are you doing? And then like, she's like, just says something that normally is like, it's super out of the ordinary. No one's actually like that. And then says it like it's just an everyday thing. Like, oh, you know how it is in space.
Well, it makes sense for Fury,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
but it's still dumb.
The villain, I don't like her.
I don't
She
get
looks-
all of a sudden.
She looks.
You ruined my life.
really, She looks really scary, but like insane, but not in a good way. She's like has the
just
same
looks
facial
cliche.
expression the entire time.
And the acting did not look good for any of them.
The only one thing that I thought, oh, it also looked low budget.
Oh, you know
For
what's
what?
sad is that most of these are actually very high budget.
Wow. Yeah, it
I
looks
don't
like
know
they put.
what they're spending their
It
money
looks like
on.
they're spending the entire thing into post effects, but just to
Not
make
well.
just to make not well first of all, and also just to make it easier for them on set.
Yeah, I don't. It's such
It's
a
like they're- I
weird
don't know, they're
thing.
really-
Marvel's going downhill, and I'm not looking forward to that.
The only good thing I said is like at least it's like a new storyline. You don't have like that whole like ooh people are switching places. That sounds like a cool concept at least.
It is a cool concept. I just think they're executing it completely wrong.
Yeah, very poorly.
Because, yeah, it's almost like a Disney princess concept, to be honest with you, or Disney movie concept.
Yeah.
More than MCU. Like
Yeah,
that
it's
for the
true,
MCU
yeah.
is honestly very like, wow, you've ran out of ideas.
Yeah, they're stooping to new levels.
So yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, what time is it?
So
Yeah.
now it is time for the pilot perusal.
Welcome to the Pilot Perusal.
Anyways, yes, our food is about to be here. So yeah, pilot perusal is that how you say it right?
Yeah, the pilot
Okay.
perusal. It's like
Our next
the
section
same-
where we watch a pilot of a show without watching the rest of the show, so we can just talk about it and then see like how we think it's gonna go, if we like the first episode or not. So
But
our
other than that, it pretty much runs the same with the
yes,
Rotten
we will
Tomatoes guessing.
we'll guess Rotten Tomatoes and we will also rate it ourselves. If you hear my dog barking and the door opening, I am sorry. Yeah. The episode that we watched was the first episode, Secret Invasion, which is another Marvel show.
You guys,
Yeah.
don't watch it.
I don't know what else to say. It was just boring.
It was bad. It was here's what I wrote: bad, cheesy, bad writing. The acting was like they gave them their lines one at a time, and gave them no context for their lines.
And also, Nick Fury.
The delivery of every single line was just off.
I don't know what they did to Nick Fury. They're ruining him.
They did very...
They legitimately are making him now a wimp again. Like every,
He's
you
here.
know, like Obi-Wan.
Oh, you get it?
And
The food?
you good?
Did you get the food? Or...
Did you get the food?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was my mom, by the way. So yeah, they're kind of ruining him. Also, why is his scar so large all of a sudden? You can never see his scar when he had his eye patch on.
Also,
But
where's
all
his
of a
eye patch?
sudden, I don't know. I think
Why don't you just get a new eye
I
patch?
feel like there is an explanation,
Oh.
something that I missed.
Maybe it's a magic eye patch. Harry Potter gave it to him.
I don't think he just doesn't care anymore, which is the whole point.
Harry
Wait,
Potter.
what?
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, also, there was some, at the beginning, it was Martin Freeman's character, and I was like, oh yeah, I love Martin Freeman, and then turns out it was just a scroll the whole time. Which means that he could be dead. And if he's dead, I would be very sad. Even though he's not a big character, I still liked him. Anyways, that's my little rant.
I gave it way too high. I gave it 30.
Whoa, that's lower than me though.
Oh, really?
I gave it a 47.
Okay, maybe 30.
Because
is
for
okay.
me, it was just boring. It wasn't like, oh my,
To be fair-
this is just so bad, you know?
It was painful for me to watch this.
It
because
was.
Not only that, I don't know any of the characters.
Yeah, that doesn't
I
help.
think that made it about 10 times worse. I literally sat there like checking the time.
Oh, I did too.
I was like, there's no...
It was pretty
I
bad.
can't.
I think my audience and my Rotten Tomatoes scores are too high.
Mine might be. Okay,
I think
I said 50s.
I'm gonna
50 for critics.
change it. I'm gonna change. Oh. Sorry. Okay. No, I
said-
still think that was too low.
I said 50 for critics and 70 for audience. But I kind of feel like I may not be giving
Okay.
audience credit.
Yeah, now, okay, I gave 60 for critics and 55 for audience.
Okay.
Secret
Critics?
54%.
54, I got 1 point for that. What'd you say?
Wait,
What'd you say for
Oh.
critics?
I said 60. So, no, I don't get a point. Never mind.
Okay, so I have 1 point. How many do you have? You have one, right?
I have one. 1 points is what I wrote down on here.
1 point.
Audience, 49%.
Ooh, I was close.
I gave 70.
Man, I was thinking it was gonna be that low, but then I was like, maybe I'm being too harsh because that could be just me. But yeah, I've heard nothing good about this. No one's
Yeah.
liking it. It is
Okay.
so bad.
This is something real quick about this. When I saw a billboard for this, when I first heard about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I immediately thought, Secret Invasion is the dumbest title.
I think it's
For a
actually the
TV
name
show.
of a comic script though that it's based
Oh,
off of.
not for a movie though. I think. Do they usually do that? Do they usually name
Yeah,
it from the comic?
usually.
Okay, then that's fair. But I saw that and I was like, the first thing I thought was AI. Like,
Well, that's also because you haven't been watching Marvel.
yeah,
So,
but I also
for someone
watch.
that's been watching it.
I also watch like people make animations that are AI written, and I watched those. Secret Invasion. First, I was like, Secret Invasion sounds like the name. Watching it, it felt like I was watching one of those. I legitimately,
It kind of is.
I legitimately felt like it was. They told ChatGPT like, okay, go ahead and write this,
Just write.
and then they filled in things where AI couldn't, and included like MCU things. I googled this because I was like, maybe I wasn't sure. Maybe it was written by AI and it was public or something. So I just googled it. It's not. It's written by actual people. But I wasn't the
I
only
know.
person who thought that exact same thing. People on
Yeah,
Reddit,
it's just
literally,
crazy.
somebody said exactly what I was thinking, that it was written by AI, and people filled in the blanks.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
Another weird thing is that this was a show. All the episodes were directed by the same person.
Oh, that is weird.
I was kind of like, that is a strange thing because usually you have like 2 to 3 at least for it's a 6-episode
Yeah.
show, so it's a mini series.
Maybe it's not that really dealing.
But I was so surprised. I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
usually 1 or 2.
But yeah, bottom line is it was bad.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the rest of it. I don't care
Right.
enough, which is sad. I haven't watched the last good Marvel thing I watched was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was actually a really funny movie.
I haven't seen
But
any of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
The only
so.
thing, I still feel like they're gonna end up ruining that eventually because that was the last thing James Gunn did,
Oh.
and now he's moving to DC. And then I think we've
See-
lost a lot of good people.
After this episode, I'm kind of liking DC more.
Well,
Not
now
nowadays.
DC's getting. I feel like DC's actually getting maybe
As well as
maybe
I
not getting
think they
better,
have-
but they might have more potential than Marvel does.
Yes, that, and as well as I think because DC started quite a bit earlier than Marvel did.
Yeah.
They're older movies. I really like those two. So far.
Yeah,
I like the Superman and the Batman. They
They
feel
have good
classic.
old films. When Marvel got, they got good.
Yeah, and since those are already out, Marvel has to kind of take from those movies a little bit for inspiration, which isn't a bad thing. You take inspiration from any movie, but it's
Yeah.
like they kind of had to base it. Their basis of superhero films was already done, kind of. So, I don't know.
But they have so many good things. Like
They do.
Like Secret Invasion.
Captain
First of all, I
America.
heard that that was supposed to be the comic strip was really good for that. But the Secret Wars. I think there's gonna be Avengers Secret Wars is a new movie that they're gonna do, which is has a bunch of cool concepts. I think even Doctor Doom is in it, and I think Henry Cavill was cast for Doctor Doom.
Okay.
I was like,
That's
well,
pretty fun.
everyone's been wanting him forever in these movies, forever. But now I'm worried that they're gonna actually ruin it, which is finally they brought in a great character that everyone's been wanting. And then the Fantastic Four too, John Krasinski was cast as Mr. Fantastic. Who else would be better? No one.
Yeah.
He's literally the perfect Mr.
Because
Fantastic.
he played Mr. Fantastic in
Doctor Strange.
yeah.
But in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. But that was a multiverse.
Right.
He will still be, I'm pretty sure he's still going to be in our
Okay.
universe, in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
But I
Whoa.
feel like they're ruin that too.
We'll see. Okay. Next
Alright,
is
yeah.
fan favorite. So this one we're doing Batman, 1989, directed by Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
I really like Tim Burton. And the beginning, I was like, I'm not really feeling the Tim Burton. Later on, I was
it's
like,
totally a Tim Burton.
yeah, for sure. At the beginning, I was like, it wasn't so blatantly, not like claymations, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
As much, but-
the opening credits, though, that was totally Tim Burton.
Yes, for
And the
sure.
music, Danny Elfman.
I really liked the
Great.
music in that one. That was something I forgot to mention. I didn't really like the music in The Flash. I mean, it was good.
Oh,
it
it
just
was
wasn't
just
anything
too
special.
overwhelming.
It was very overwhelming.
They
And
had music all the
that one
time.
where they had, it was like when the lightning strike.
I don't
Happened,
remember.
and
I
the
watched it a
chemicals.
few months ago, so.
Oh, okay. And then when they're trying to get his powers.
Oh, yeah.
So then chemicals
Oh, yeah, it was
the
like super
lightning.
dramatic. I was
And it was super dramatic,
but
but they were playing opera.
Oh.
The thing was, it was one person
Yeah,
singing opera and
that's
randomly.
why,
it was
like-
cut in the middle of the song.
That's why
It is
music
weird.
matters, for
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, Tim Burton.
Oh, wait, I had to guess yours.
Oh yeah, so first we guess what
So,
each
yeah,
other
this one I
rated it
guessed.
above or lower than 70.
Oh, and this was a fan pick picked by Zeke.
Yes.
I hope you're watching because you will be very happy.
Yes.
But yeah, so I forgot to write that down.
I
Yes.
think you put over 70.
Whew, yep.
Yes, okay.
I put. Oh wait, I won't say exactly. So, but that is a point for you.
Okay, yeah.
Write that down. For you, you definitely put over 70.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
giving you a point right now. Okay.
And so then now try to guess the exact.
I think you gave it 85.
Nah. You're not within 5
Okay.
either.
This one doesn't count. Is it 79?
What?
This doesn't, not for points, but was it 79?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
It was
fine.
72.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, I was close.
You
with
were.
the over 70. Okay, and then
I think you guessed, you put 86.
I gave 95.
Oh, I was gonna go higher too. Wow, you really liked it.
I really like this movie.
I actually thought you were not gonna like it as much.
I really like and I have notes.
Oh.
Not too many. I won't.
Yeah,
I'll
we don't
skip
have a lot of
over-
time for too
Yeah,
many
no.
notes.
So
Wait,
yeah. I give it
Before we get
95.
into that, let's get into guessing Rotten
Oh
Tomatoes.
yeah, I also didn't do Rotten Tomatoes for this one because for the fan favorites.
Oh yeah. Did you? Because last time we didn't get to do that, but for
Right.
this.
Let me just
Oh wait, I won't say quite yet.
I remember hearing it was not a box office hit.
It was not.
So
That is for sure.
I'm gonna say like.
So I
I'll go,
think
like,
mine might be too
50
high.
for critics.
I think mine might be
Okay,
too
so I think
high.
critics 50 and audience probably gave it.
I'm not even like typing or doing anything. I'm just literally clicking back and forth. I'm just like looking like I'm doing something.
I would say audience gave it like 75.
Okay, I
Okay.
put both for 75.
75.
I
okay.
think I'm wrong.
So.
What is it?
Critics 76%.
Oh,
Oh!
my gosh! You were
Yeah!
1 away from that. Okay, so you got a point for that.
Yeah.
So you're at 3 points. I'm at 2. Oh no. Okay.
Audience 84%.
Man.
Okay, so I got the first one right,
Okay.
or close. I was 1
So.
1% off.
This movie, I wrote the first thing I wrote was opening sequence. I loved that. I thought that was cool. Not amazing, but I thought it was really cool. And then it was like I was like confused as what it was. And then when it was the logo, Batman logo, I was like,
yeah,
that's
that was
cool.
really cool.
That was really cool.
I know at first when you were telling me about it, you didn't really like the whole his shadow moving, even because it was animated.
Yeah, because his animation got like distorted.
But I thought it looked cool. Like it looked very noir. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that gives
I
a
thought that
good
was cool.
feel
It was
for
just
it.
badly animated.
But that was the point. That was an animation choice, for sure. That was a
Okay.
Tim Burton animation choice. There's
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Because
I
even
did
at
not
the
think that was a
end,
good
when the
choice.
Joker fell, it was the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I wrote that down too. I was like, his
that
fall animation was bad.
But that's the whole point. It was supposed to be that style.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's Tim Burton.
I guess that makes sense because there were other people who fell and they did not look like that.
Yeah, it was
The
totally
only
a
people
choice.
they did that to was
It
Batman.
was
Man. Okay,
a
yeah. See,
director's choice.
yeah.
I can guarantee it.
I think that's cool. I don't think it was a good choice necessarily because I think it would just. I think people would watch that and just go.
But
as far
we're
as the
also
audience.
watching it in like 4K, like remastered.
That's a good
When
point.
it
That's
came
a really
out,
good
it
point.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, except like when you went to see it in theaters, I guess. But like, it was still different. Like, it's definitely different when it comes to how
That's
we
true.
see it now.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been as bad. That's funny that Batman like had to hold up his own cape. It didn't like automatically go up.
And then he was just
looked
like,
and he's like,
That was his Batman was dorky. Okay,
yeah.
that was something I was like. One thing is, every Batman I've ever seen, except for one, has such a dorky costume. The
Yeah.
only one that doesn't is the newest Batman, which is the Batman which Robert Pattinson plays. His costume
Okay.
is like actually
Is it cool?
amazing.
Okay, yeah.
I love his costume. They actually finally made Batman cool.
Yeah, this one was not cool.
Every other one is just dorky.
Yeah, it was bad.
Which you watched the George Clooney Batman.
The fight scenes were over dramatic, especially the first one with Batman.
Yeah, the
I
fights
was
were
like,
not that good.
No.
Tim Burton's never been known for that, so that was an odd choice
Yeah.
for me to even do this.
There really weren't that many fights though.
No, there weren't.
There were only like 2 or
Actually,
3.
it was more Joker than Batman.
It was, and I
I
loved
liked it. It
yeah.
was great.
Yeah. I put. Let's
Mother.
see.
How much time we got left?
15 minutes.
Okay, we got
Okay,
that.
that's
Yeah. There was a little bit of foreshadowing to the Joker in the beginning. I noticed because I wrote down, "Is the criminal going to become Joker?" Because he gets
Oh.
he gets
Yeah, I caught that.
punched out and he laughs, and I was like, "Why is he laughing?" It wasn't the actual Joker. That wasn't him.
Oh yeah.
It was just the criminal who mugged the family in the beginning. Remember, in the very beginning,
yeah.
those two.
Oh, that's
One of
interesting.
them, he got like
So you got
knocked out.
confused.
He woke up and he like laughed. I was like, oh, is he gonna become the Joker? But then later I was like, that's kind of
weird.
cool, like foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Something bad happens, but he's laughing about it.
You confused me. You told me that Jack Nicholson was the Penguin,
Yeah, but I meant to
and
say
then
the Joker.
he meant to say Joker, and then later
Oh.
I was like, wait, he's wearing purple. Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna be Joker.
Mm-hmm.
That was like that makes more sense, and I was he did such a good Joker.
The editing for like towards the beginning of the film was definitely a little off. Like there were a couple odd like cuts that were weird.
There was a few cuts throughout
and,
that I was
and
like,
some of them were weird, like audio wise too. It would cut like
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the dialogue. I was like, what?
oh yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of that. I was like, oh what?
Let's see. Oh, they're like, we need balloons and hot dogs and stuff for the festival, and they're like, we're already $250,000 in the hole with this festival. All they had done is put banners up on the city hall. I said, did the festival banners cost $250,000?
That's funny.
Yeah. Alfred. I liked Alfred a lot. He's such a good character. And I was laughing so hard when Bruce Wayne, he's like, he had a pen in his hand, he like sticks it in the bush, and then Alfred comes by and like picks it up. And he's like sets something down, and then Alfred comes by and like picks it up and puts it on the tray. Every time he like sets something down.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
No,
funny.
but I'm a little biased towards Michael Caine for favorite Alfred.
Okay.
Which
I
is
haven't
he's in The
seen
Dark Knight.
I still haven't
That's
seen The
still
Dark
my
Knight.
favorite
I wanna
Batman.
see that
I don't
one,
care what
yeah.
everyone says. He's still my Christopher. Dark Knight series is the best.
Let's see. So Vicky
Vicky Vale.
yeah. So
I did not like her at all.
I thought she was going to be Harley Quinn.
Oh, interesting.
And now my reasoning for that is because there's a podcast that is a DC podcast about Harley Quinn, how she started.
Yeah.
And she did date Batman a little bit in that. And that was part of her origin story. So I was
that's
and so I thought Joker was going to pick her up and then she was going to fall in love with Joker and then join him. That's what that's where I thought it was going. It was definitely not.
No. I also just did not like her at all.
Really?
The love story was so boring to me.
It was really
It
boring.
was like
wasn't
not interesting. The only
No.
thing I really liked was Joker's parts.
Yes, it's true. The Joker.
Because even
he was really
Bruce
good. And the
Wayne's
story.
parts were just like, boring.
No, I think they
Not-
did
it
a good
wasn't Michael
job with them.
Keaton's
It was just a
fault.
side. It was like it was a side thing.
Yeah, it was almost like it was a Joker movie.
It's true. Yeah.
I was like more like into that storyline. It was interesting choice.
I saw at the beginning. So when
Which most of my
I think it's the
critics
commissioner is in his. He's like facing the window or something, in his like office, and Jack or the Joker like comes up behind him or is behind him, and he's like, and then the guy goes, he goes, "That you, sugar bumps?" And I was laughing because he sees in the reflection, he sees a tall man wearing like a trench coat and like a hat, and he's like, "Is that you?" He thought it was his girlfriend. Like, it was dumb. I was like, does Bruce Wayne not sleep? Because after their date, they like
Also,
wake
why
up
was he,
and
like-
he's just staring at her sleeping.
And he also at one point was like actually hanging upside down like a bat.
That was weird.
I was like,
that doesn't make any sense. He's not a.
he's not a mutant.
He's not a bat. Yeah.
That's his
Weird.
like because of yeah, no.
Yeah. Then I got the first time I said anything about the Joker, I was like, the Joker's terrifying. I thought
There were scenes I was like,
the makeup. There were things where I was like, this is disturbing.
yeah, I
So,
was like, my gosh, this is unsettling.
For the longest time, I was looking at his makeup. I was like, how are they doing that? Why do his lips look like that? And why is it creepy and like still
it was
good?
so this.
I figured it out. I figured out how they did it, and I kind of want to attempt it. But they essentially built a whole new layer of face over him,
and to make it.
and
look-
then to make it look like he had more smile. But then that resulted in his actual lips looking like he had like a weird web almost.
which worked though.
It did.
It made it
was
just really
more
unsettling,
disturbing,
especially
yeah.
when he like put makeup on like as a skin
Yeah,
color.
to make him look normal. It was
But then he
scary.
also like did it to like the people he killed, like the two girls.
Yeah, so wait, hold on. That, I don't know if you caught it, but do you know why they would look like that?
He did it to them, right?
Uh,
I thought that was the whole point.
no, that's what Smilex did.
I thought Smilex was just like, oh, if you do this, you're gonna
It
laugh.
makes them
you
laugh
laugh
so
to death.
hard, it literally is contorting their face to
Oh,
do
that's
that.
even worse.
That's why it's more disturbing.
When
So-
I saw that images, I was like, this is analog horror before it existed.
It's true. So the first thing that disturbed me that I was like, okay, whoa, is when he's
It's late.
okay.
We should start.
He's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let's rapid fire the rest of these. He's researching for Smilex, looking at like the CIA their things, and he has like the picture of the men who died
Yeah.
of the gas, and they were like smiling, but they were dead. And he had when it goes up, you see all over the floor, he had cut out hundreds of their faces smiling.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
what
it's
that
all
was.
supposed to be pictures of dead people. And that,
Oh.
ooh, I did not.
That, I'll admit, that was disturbing. Okay, we should get into trivia.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I think I had a couple of things. Oh, the sword guy with the,
That
he's
was
like,
a little overdone.
that was so funny to me. He's like, and then he's just like,
Yeah, he's pushes.
it was so funny.
Oh, and when the Joker dies too, the fact that he had the laughing thing. Ew.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought he was actually laughing.
That was a forgot to say that there were 2 references in the Flash to the original Batman.
Well,
the
yeah,
bag of laughs.
which makes sense.
Yeah. And the how much do you weigh joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because in the Flash he's like doing the bomb so that he launch them out of the
He
the
does
thing, and he's
do
like
that joke.
he's like typing, he's like, how much do you weigh? And then he says it, and then he puts it in, and then but he did it in that too, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
All right, let's get into trivia.
Yes.
It's trivia time. What's the answer?
8 minutes.
Okay,
Oh,
we got
8
trivia,
minutes of
rapid
trivia.
fire. Okay.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to?
Let's see. You have more points, so I think you go first. Is that what we did it last
Yeah,
time?
that's what we
Okay.
Ooh, this might be a little hard.
Okay.
But what? If you can at least name like one, I'll give you a point.
Okay.
What were the products that the Joker plays?
This is one of my
chemicals?
questions.
Okay, so who would do? Oh, you would do your backup one then.
Yeah,
And
but
then I won't do my backup.
okay, but that means I already know it since it was one of mine.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so it was. I'm covering it up because it is on my screen. It was hairspray, deodorant, lipstick, and baby powder.
So it's deodorant with baby powder.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So you get that point. I'll still give
Okay.
it to you because you did your research on it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not give it to you. That'd be
Right,
so
yeah.
wrong.
Okay. What? Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, just
You're
don't
gonna
ask
get this
that
one
one.
right away. What was the photographer / Bruce Wayne's love interest's name?
Oh, Vicky Vale.
Yeah. Okay, so you're at 4.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
at 3.
glad that we. Oh.
Okay.
I'll just put that 1 point. How many balloons are at the parade?
Oh wait. Floats or balloons?
Balloons, like the
Balloons,
ones that
the big
Batman
ones.
cuts and.
There were 4. No. Yeah, there were 5.
5.
Yes. Okay.
That was good. Oh, that was close. Okay.
Because I didn't remember seeing that. I was confused at that part because I saw him taking them away in that like thing.
Oh yeah.
And that was the only time I saw all of them.
But
I
then
like
cuts
zoned
and
out
then-
when I saw all of them.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next?
The next one is what did Batman attach to the Joker's leg causing him to fall off the helicopter's ladder?
Wait, what scene? Wait, in the end?
Mm-hmm.
What did he attach to his leg?
Mm-hmm. He attached something to the Joker's leg that caused him to fall from the helicopter ladder.
Oh man, I do not remember.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna get those one right away. I
I
was
feel like
man.
I think I missed something in that scene. What is it? I don't know.
A gargoyle.
Oh man, I did miss that completely.
Okay.
Okay. How much money did the Joker say, or how much did he give out at the parade, or was it?
It was 25 million.
It was 20 million.
20 million. No, I was.
I feel like you should get half a point though.
I don't know. I was
know.
5 million off.
No, that's true.
So that was pretty far.
Okay, so you have to do your backup question now.
Okay. What was the Joker's real first name?
That was my backup question.
What?
It was Jack.
Yes.
But I also know his last name.
What was it?
It's Napier or something, or Napier.
Yeah.
Napier.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get a point for that, but like that's funny. That was wow. Our questions are similar this time.
No. Okay. I just spin the wheel again this week.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. You
How
have
many
5 points. I have 4.
Ooh, close.
Wow. I was
Sorry.
like-
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
All right. Spin. Wait, am I
Okay.
spinning? I'm spinning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will spin the wheel of punishment now. It's
Would I like
got
the
a
sound? Come on, please be a pass.
Are you doing it?
No.
What is it?
I have to.
Go
I
out
didn't go
to eat, but you have to speak in an accent the whole time. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
That'll be
You have
great.
2 things, or one.
The audience should tell you what accent you should be using.
Yes.
Yes,
Let us
we'll
know
put
in
it
the
on
comments.
Instagram. Let us know in the comments or respond to. We'll make a post about it on Instagram.
Actually, let us know what accent you think you should use and also what restaurant we should go to. Just don't be super expensive.
Yeah.
Unless you want to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send us some money. We'll go to like what's that place where they give you it's the Brazilian place, Brazilian restaurant. They give you like unlimited meat.
I do not know what that is.
I don't know what it's called. It's like $300
Also, I think
a
I'm
person.
casting a shadow on your face now.
Oop.
But
Well.
anyways, yes, subscribe to us on YouTube, like,
Follow us
And
on
follow
Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
yes. And also, we are on Instagram, Grumpy Seal Productions.
Yes, and we have a full YouTube channel. You can watch our videos on there. Our films too, short films.
yeah. We got all kinds of stuff. All right.
Yes.
See you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Cue the outro.
To be determined.